All right. So we're going to an event today, and we're gonna just see how it goes. Whoa, this already looks cool. Wow. All right, let's get a picture from like the news van. Oh, got all the departments. I like it. I like it. I'm missing a couple, but sure we'll get that eventually. And let's go ahead and see what we end up doing.
The following content may contain adult humor and language. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right. Hello. I'm with the news. What's going on here? Is anyone able to talk to me? Hello?
Welcome. It's the National Night
LG on
where
top.
we all come out and all the different departments. We come out and we show what we got and to help strengthen our community.
Oh, it's a wonderful idea. Can you tell me more about the hang on, what does it say? Liberty County Sheriff?
So we are the sheriff's office. We are here to serve and protect with the sheriff or the county in Springfield area, with the assistance of Highway Patrol. As for the highway does go through the county as well. We assist on multiple calls and help out with anywhere and anywhere we need to be.
Oh, very, very nice, very nice. All right. What do you guys have for like divisions? Do you guys do those?
So we have a aggressive driving unit, which is a lot of traffic. If there's a fire or something, or like an accident somewhere, they'll go out to that. We have a investigations division where if you like to work on the more behind the scenes, you can work there to help and figure out how crime started and solve the crime. And then we have a few more divisions in development right now, which I'm not going to currently release to the public as of right now, but we will put out something when that does come out.
Okay, wonderful. Anything else you can tell me about the Liberty County Sheriff's Office?
Well, we're made up of a bunch of great people, and we're always willing to help out where it's needed, and when people need us, we're always there to call.
Wonderful. All right. Anyone else like to say
Wait.
something?
Lieutenant again. Sorry about that. I got a poor phone call. Anyway, Liberty County Sheriff's Office is one, if not just another cog in the wheel for the county, because I see as our brothers, River City, HP, as basically just another cog, another brother to kind of lean our arms on. We couldn't be anywhere else if not for them by our sides. So just kind of being in Liberty County, it's home.
All right. You guys got some really cool cars. Got a Charger Hellcat over here. It's a supervisor's
Yep.
vehicle. We got a trail unit. Looks to be
Yep. This is going to be for if we have any calls in high rank. That's what that car's for. We got my truck, which is a one and only. There's no other in the department. And then
And
we have the investigations van down there at the end too, which you saw on the flyer and on your ticket when you got it.
very,
the
very neat.
Hellcat is the Hellcat is my vehicle, and I normally only take it out if I need it. Sometimes I'll be rocking a 2021 Tahoe, our main fleet. but the charger is my go-to if I need it.
Very nice, very nice. All right, and then what's this trailer I see back here?
The sergeant over there would actually explain a lot more than I could.
Alright, so this is our core unit. This is going to be our command operations equipment and response unit. We will take it out for different events like this. It houses all of our extra cones, barricades, tents, and different things that we need to help host events like this.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. All right, hello. What is this department over here?
Hello. This is the Liberty Highway Patrol. We protect and serve the citizens of Liberty, mainly focusing on the highway. But we do, with the help of the Liberty County Sheriff's Office and the Visit Police Department, we do have mutual aid contracts with both of those. So we are able to respond to calls in the city and the county if need be. Well, as of right now, we offer the outstanding patrol division. We offer speed, which we have our vehicle, one of our vehicles here. Then one of our vehicles we could not bring out today. We have commercial vehicle enforcement, or also CVE.
All right. Anything you'd like to say about your department?
Yeah, I can kind of showcase the cars off here. So there's one on your left. You see here is the Ford Mustang here is part of our speed fleet, as I said. Speed is an acronym standing for State Police Enforcement of Driving. This is kind of our high speed pursuit vehicle or high speed pursuit division. This is where you would probably see if there's a pursuit happening on the highway. You would see this vehicle will respond, or this vehicle would be the main one to respond in pursuits and any high speed incidents. And then the vehicle behind me here is one of our call one of our retro fleets here, which is a 1994 Chevy Impala that we were able to get from the garage, and we were able to kind of retrofit it to what it used to be back in '94 when it was still a standard patrol car. So you still got all the basic, like all the default lights it had back in '94. We kind of just did some retrofitting to keep up to the modern standards.
All right.
You
Neat.
have any questions you have for us?
So I'm seeing this computer in the Impala. Is that part of the 1989 lore, or is that to get it more modernized?
Yeah, so this is to get it more modernized. So all of our vehicles in a fleet of patrol and our vintage slash retro fleet, we do like to keep them as updated as possible for all the new gear, just in case we need to pull from, sometimes we might have to pull from the spares, and even the spares might not work. So we got to bring out the dinosaurs sometimes, and it's just always nice to go out in the community. People, especially, would like to resonate with our older community. They see an Impala that they might have owned back, in the 90s, early 2000s. So it's always nice to have those older members of the community come up to us and, kind of reminisce of a car like this. So that's really the main reason why you see a modern computer in the car over 30 years ago.
All right. Hello.
Yes, sir. How you doing? How you
Doing pretty
doing?
good. Pretty good. So tell me, what
Yes,
is
sir.
this department?
Sir, this is the River City Fire Rescue. We are the fire department, and we offer basic life support to the County of Liberty through a contract. We respond to approximately 29,000 calls for service a year with our all our uniformed personnel, and yeah, these are some of our rigs.
Excellent, excellent. Can you tell me about the different rigs we have here?
Sure. So if you wanna pan over here, this is engine one. This is our first due structure engine for River City. So this holds your basic 500 gallons of water, and it's got all the hoses, all the tools you need. It's basically an all-around truck, if you want to call it that. But yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of this one if you live in this area.
All right. So definitely your first thing out when call happens.
Yes, sir.
All right. And what's this next vehicle?
Yes, sir. So over here, this is UTV-1. It's a Polaris, uh, whatever. It's part of the Special Operations Division. So it's staffed by trained personnel that will respond to specialty calls for service where different people need rescuing, mostly from different types of scenarios. This is very maneuverable up in the Howard Park area and other wooded areas where your regular fire apparatus can't go. It also has a stokes basket on the back so we can transport patients um, out of the area and the danger.
Very, very neat.
Over here, this is ATV-1. We like to consider this a quick response vehicle. Same thing like UTV-1. It's used for hard to reach places by regular ambulances, fire apparatus, etc. It's got a bunch of medical equipment on it. Nothing really technical rescue stuff, but because it doesn't have that much space. But yeah, it's also staffed by the Special Operations Division.
All right.
Mhm. And over here, this is one of our newer pieces. This is Rescue 1. Um, this is basically a giant rolling toolbox, is what we like to call it. It has everything you could possibly need for different types of scenarios. It's part of the Special Operations Division, but regular firefighters can staff it, but they might be limited on some of the things they can do. It's got all types of rescue equipment, all types of regular tools. It's got cutters, spreaders, the jaws of life you might call them. It's got your BLS equipment. If you would want, we could show you some of the tools off of it.
Sure.
Okay. Um, let's see here. This is senior firefighter Ezra Mason. He'll probably show you some of the tools.
These are our cutters. So if you were to get into a car accident, we would cut the pillar off the door so that we can open up the door if it's jammed. Yeah, they're electric. And they're very nice, and we just got them recently. These are our here, let me grab these spreaders. These will spread open your door or really anything that needs to be spread, but usually they're for car accidents and doors. And well, they spread. And then we have our Halligan, which we use to force open doors in structure fires or car accidents sometimes, occasionally. Yeah, that we use those tools a lot. That's all.
Mhm.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. You mentioned the special operations divisions. Do you guys have any other divisions?
Yes, sir. So there's regular fire suppression. That's what you see mostly. They respond to the fires and calls for service, etc. There's the EMS division. We are all personnel are fully trained EMTs. Some are paramedics. We staff 2 basic life support rigs throughout the county, alongside our partners with Liberty County EMS. We have the Special Operations Division, like you saw. Basically, anything you need rescuing from, all the special stuff. That's what those guys do. We have the Wildland Division that's coming soon, along with our partners with the Liberty County Department of Natural Resources. Those are the guys that will go up into High Rock and other areas and put out fires that are in the vegetation and the trees and stuff. We have fire investigation. That's what those guys, they're able to investigate fires and be able to make decisions about what caused them, etc. And yeah, that's about right now. We're planning on coming out with some more divisions. Yeah.
Very, very neat. Definitely need the shows that we are taking, or you guys are taking the safety of our citizens within the state very seriously, and love to see that. All right, hello, sir. Are we interrupting something? Oh, oh,
Oh, no, you're fine.
oh. Okay.
Just had to answer. Got a few guys in the field are taking care of a few things.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Over here we got the Department of Transportation. Over here is our roadside assistance vehicle. It's a multi-purpose vehicle, really. We use it for quite a bit of stuff: hauling, scene cleanups, road work. You name it, it's probably going to be on scene. Yeah. We just out here trying to make sure everybody's able to drive around, staying safe, trying to make sure everybody gets where they need to be. If there's any roadways or anything broke in the county, we're out there to fix it. Our job's pretty simple: keep the traffic flowing, keep everybody safe. I work alongside a lot of the law enforcement here, as well as the fire. Some of my guys and myself, we've been out on some of these calls with them, helping them with traffic control. If they have a major scene, we'll come in and shut down the roadways, make sure people stay clear, make sure they're still safe, giving, first responders plenty of room to work their scenes safely. Out here trying to make sure everybody's safe, just like all these first responders out here.
All right, all right. Definitely seems like you're there to help out whenever you need it, depending on what happens and what is needed.
Yep.
So do you guys have any divisions?
Yeah, yes and no. The department's split up into two sections, really. We have the infrastructure and we have the roadworks. The infrastructure division takes care of the things that the public runs into all the time. Keeping your stoplights running, keeping the lights on the poles for the roads. Just recently, I'm sure people have noticed, there's been a few changes with the signage throughout the county. That's what I got a few guys out in the field doing. Right now, they're trying to go through and make sure we got all the signs changed out. Just recently, we moved over to white with black lettering, opposed to the normal green with yellow or silver that everybody's used to. Just kind of, did some research, and it seems like the white with the black lettering gets people's attention a little better. It's a little easier to read when you're traveling at speeds in certain situations. So that's kind of the reason why we've moved towards that. It may change depending on the public outlook and their response to it. But as for now, we're gonna run with the white. See how that goes, and hopefully it goes well. But yeah. That's the infrastructure. They take care of that. Then the road work, they handle more of know people have noticed here on Freedom, especially. We've got the addition of some turn lanes into a couple key points. One being the parking garage here on Freedom at I believe it's 208 is the postal code there. I believe it's 208 block. we got a turn lane going there from Freedom eastbound to allow you turn left into the parking garage. Also got a designated turn lane down there at the bank to go into the gas station on Freedom, coming from westbound lanes. And then about the same time they did that, we also had a project where over on Arbor Lane, the intersection there got a little bit of a facelift. We now have a traffic circle going on over there. Yeah, seems to be helping traffic move a lot smoother. Definitely feels a lot safer as I drive through it myself. I'm not too worried about somebody not stopping for the stop sign. And it definitely slows people down because that area there is speed limit changes in a few spots. So definitely makes people slow down and then really pay attention to where they're going and how fast they're going. So, thankfully those boys on the roadworks, they've been getting some projects done. And between those two divisions, I mean, we work hard together and try to make sure everybody's staying safe.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anything else you'd like to say about your department?
Not really. Just appreciate everybody's hard work, really. If it wasn't for these guys in the field, this county probably be in shambles if it wasn't for them and their hard work, working alongside these fellas over here. Trying to get everybody where they need to be, keeping everybody safe.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, sir. And I'm sure you probably have some busy things you got to be doing right now. And I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to take and do this with us and join and show off your department and hopefully get some more help because it certainly seems like you guys need it with the amount of work you've been doing. So,
Yeah, we're definitely always looking for more people. Much as I think all these fellows out here are, I think everybody could use some help. Um, you know, you always can have extra hands. It's very hard to hit a point where you have too many, I believe.
hello, River City Police. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
So, Deputy Chief Brock, acting Chief of Police as of right now. Their current chief is currently on a leave of absence, taking care of some training. Yeah, this is the River City Police Department. We patrol this area out here that we're in now. We take care of everything from the industrial area, the inner city here. We even stretch out all the way to the suburban area. We just like all the other law enforcement agencies out here, we all work together. Try to make sure everybody's following the law, driving safe, and just make sure everybody's safe.
All right. So I see two vehicles here. I'm assuming the right one is more of like a patrol vehicle. Oh, it says patrol supervisor. Never mind. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, the Explorer here, it's one of our patrol supervisor vehicles. It is our normal fleet vehicle. This just happens to be one of the patrol supervisors as well. But yeah, our fleet consists of mostly Explorers and SUVs of that site. Then over here on the left, we've got the traffic division. This is one of mine, what I primarily run here. We focus more on traffic offenses and any pursuits that may come in. We kind of step in and try to assist in the takedown of the subjects that are eluding law enforcement at the time. It's the traffic division will be the only vehicles you see within the River City Police Department that'll be equipped with the grappler units that we have. We have a couple of them. we got the wraparound push bars on a few of our vehicles. That'll be the only time you see those really. Will be on the traffic vehicles, just because the drivers of them are a little bit higher or advanced level of driving compared to our normal patrol officers. All of our officers are pretty good drivers. We, as I'm sure many people are aware, just from word of mouth, we have a pretty extensive training program. Just because, like all the other law enforcement agencies and other first responders, we hold our people to a pretty high standard. So, if we don't start it at the door, then it's not going to carry through all the way to the top.
All right, wonderful. Can you tell me about the? Do you have any other divisions other than traffic and patrol?
Oh gosh, we got quite a few. We've got the traffic division. We've got patrol. We have a metro/gang unit. We have our own investigations department, as many of the law enforcement agencies do. Our detectives, they work pretty tirelessly to go through many cases and try to ensure that people of interest are looked into, and those who may have committed the crime are brought to justice, and at least brought to courts for that process to go through. Off the top of my head, I can't think of everything we've got. We've got quite a few departments. Honestly, it seems like every time I turn around, we're adding a new subdivision to the department just to meet the needs that are required. I know we've got a few parking enforcement officers running around. We've got quite a lot. Thanks to the city, we get a pretty good fund for our budget, and as a result, we're able to use that to serve the community to its fullest. As
All right, wonderful. Anything else you can tell me about the River City Police Department?
other than we try to be one of the leading departments in standards and successful apprehensions. Every department strives to do that. We push our officers to do their best. And we're just here to help everybody. If you need help, give us a call. You can call us on the non-emergent number. Someone can talk to you, help you out. If you need help, make sure you call 911. If it's something that's life-threatening or you really need help, call 911. And they'll get somebody out there.
All right, wonderful. I'm seeing this trailer back here. Is this something? It says special operations. Is that well, what's this used for?
It's a multi-purpose trailer. We've got quite a bit of equipment in it. Events like this, we'll pull it out. We'll carry some barricades, cones and such on there to help direct traffic, redirect people walking to the areas they need to be, or prevent them from entering an area where they shouldn't be that might be life-threatening. Really, multiple agencies use it, or subdivisions use it. It's our multi-purpose trailer. It's the special operations. It allows us to use it for multiple uses, and yeah, that's pretty much it for that trailer. It's our main utility trailer.
All right. So here we have our citizens that came over, with some pretty cool cars. Um, let's start with you, sir. This truck looks pretty neat. What's your name if you'd like to share? This will go on national television.
Yes, sir.
And,
Oh,
yeah.
national television, eh? Oh, all
Yeah.
right. Well, my name is Jimmy John Lasker. I was
Okay.
born in February of 1980 83 it is now. It keeps changing every year, you know. Anyways, um this is the 99 Tacoma. This thing is an absolute beast. It's got me back from Alaska to here probably about like 25, 26 times at this point. I'm a big fisher, you know. They call me Jim Fish up there in Fairbanks. Anyways, this thing has about 1.2 million miles on it. And yeah, I just came here tonight cuz you know, I just got back from another fishing trip, you know. Caught some pretty good bass up there, you know. This deep sea fishing game is big up there in Fairbanks. So caught a lot of good fish and I just came here. I got a notification on my cellular device and they said they're doing this thing here where I could be on TV or something. So I came here as quick as I could, and now I'm here, and I'm kind of scared because there's a bunch of police officers around, but we're pushing through.
Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't say it too loud that you're scared the police are here. They might get the wrong idea. But it's nice to meet you, sir.
Well,
And I don't know if 1.2 million miles is good for a vehicle, and it probably should.
oh, this thing.
Yeah.
I've never changed the oil on this thing ever.
Oh. Um.
It's still going. You know, there was a time period where this thing that would unexpectedly just not break. I hit a few people, and I think I killed someone.
Oh.
But that was dealt with. You know, I think we're good now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Lasker, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the festive.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's my time to go.
All right. Well, bye, sir. Wow, he just ran that stop sign and that red light. Okay. Um,
Someone
hello,
chase him.
ma'am. Um, what's your name if you'd like to share it on live television and tell us about your car here you brought?
How's it going? My name is Harper. Today I brought my 1969 Ford Mustang, passed down through 3 generations. This one is powered by the 428 Cobra Jet V8 engine. So lots of horsepower there. It was factory rated at 335, but that was actually just for insurance purposes. So in reality, it's puts out probably about 400 plus. Definitely some power there. I try to keep it as classic as I can. You know, it's pretty legendary of its time. So if you take a look inside, there's no computers in there. If you're looking at the engine, there's no fuel injection. There's no traction control on here. Another fun fact is there's no airbags in there. Airbags really weren't introduced until, the 70s, but weren't widely adapted until the 80s or 90s. So it's a pretty classic car of its time.
All right. Wonderful. I hope when you said the insurance stuff, you remember that we were on live television. But anywho.
Well, well, factory rated by the company. It was 335. I mean, it's pretty widely known now that it puts over probably about 400, but you know.
All right. Well, hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and beautiful, beautiful car.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Over here, I see you're working on your car. Is there a problem that you might
Oh,
need
hello.
a fine gentleman to help out with, or maybe her?
Nah,
Okay.
nah, not too good. One, hi, I am Ethan Jackson. You talked to my brother earlier. Ken, Lieutenant Ken, with the Liberty County Sheriff's Department. Uh, right now, what I have here is the 2016 sorry, Chevy Camaro. It's the LZR type. It has a 3.6 liter V6 in it. I don't know much about this car because it is my brother. I asked him if I could take it down here to this special event, and he said yes, since he's heading up this way. I don't know much about it, but I know basically that this car can have at least 3 types of engines. It can have like a turbocharged 2.0 liter inner 4, a 3.6 liter V6, which is actually in there right now, and a 6.2 liter V8. This thing can top up to 0 to 55 miles an hour in about 3 seconds. It is a one-of-a-kind car, and I wish I could go get one, but I'm going to be borrowing this for right now.
All right, wonderful, great car, man. It's got a definitely good look to it, and yeah, your brother's got one of a kind taste for automobiles. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, sir, and enjoy the event going on.
Speaking of which, he's actually called. I best get it. Excuse me.
Now that right there is a law-abiding citizen. Stopped for the stop sign and then went on green. Hello! You Liberty County. Hang on, I gotta zoom in.
Yes, sir.
Emergency
How you
medical
doing?
service.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good myself. This is the Liberty County EMS, Liberty County Emergency Medical Services. We provide medical services emergent to the County of Liberty within Liberty State. We have a variety of apparatus. Some are basic life support, which was kind of a basic version of what you can do when treating a patient. So you're kind of limited on some stuff. But we also run advanced life support apparatus, which is basically allowed to do everything to a patient, which can help better serve them. This is our piece right here. This is Paramedic 1. This is the advanced life support. This is one of our newer ones. Through our partnership with the River City Fire Rescue, they allowed us to put this into their Station 1 that's over there on Sandstone Road to better serve the citizens of River City and the rest of the county. Yes. Over here, I'll hand it off to emergency medical technician Ezra Mason, and he'll tell you about the ambulance 15.
Hello. So ambulance 15 is a basic life support apparatus. So I myself I'm not IV endorsed, so if we do need like medication that would go through an IV, where that's intravenous or intramuscular, then I would be calling ALS. But if I am treating a patient who is not like critical or warrants trauma, then I will run A15, and it is yeah, it's more basic, you know, like if you break a bone, maybe I'll respond in this. Yeah.
All right. Is there any divisions you guys can tell me about?
Not really. We're kind of just a straightforward department. You know, we just really want to get that mission statement of, protecting the citizens of Liberty County to the best of our ability. It says on the side of the ambulance here, providing exceptional care through clinical excellence. We don't want to get bogged down by all that silly division stuff. You know, we have some specialty pieces to help serve the citizens of River City and the rest of Liberty County, but you know, those don't get taken out much. You mostly see the ambulances responding to calls and stuff.
All right, so you guys saw it today. We took almost all night, and I think it was one of the best all-nighters I've ever pulled in my life, and I'm really glad to see everything. So back to you all in the studio, and we'll catch you on the next event.